Welcome along, everybody. We're having to do this live stream as something different today because basically the internet is playing up. So we have had to completely go about this a different way, and we're going to do it as a straight to upload episode rather than a live stream episode. So you can hear my voice, but you're not going to be able to see my face on camera here. So we're going to jump straight into it, and we're going to resume on the Vice Narcotics side with Manifest Destiny, and hope that we can get the job done. Yeah, for some unknown reason today, she's being a you-know-what, the internet connection, which I must admit I'm not very impressed with, but then again I wasn't very impressed with everything to start with. So there we go, Manifest Destiny.
Earl, Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine.
Oh,
Get
that's
over there
easy.
before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Oh, well, that's nice.
You're the reason brothers and sisters
Come on, then.
should
I
marry.
mean, you know you made it if you got that desk.
God damn it. Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
That's not the way.
A dead judge. It's not good.
I will
Everyone
admit
has
the
their
dead judge
vices.
is not
Even
good.
you, Phelps.
Exit. Exit. Parking lot. Parking lot.
I want to make homicide.
Ooh, we'll take the red one today.
So you're the first in this family born without a tail.
Can you drive to this one?
Yes, you can drive to this one, please. Do as you're told, you can drive to this
Parker and
one.
Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job.
And while you do that, I'm going to open a can of Dr. Pepper and ask, what is the worst that can happen? Yes, how you doing outside? We're live streaming today on LA Noire. Well, we're not live streaming, we're recording. Sounds like somebody's having an argument out there. The
Homicide.
guys are already inside.
Bukowski,
Right, mate,
Bells.
Bukowski, how you doing?
back again. We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
Two musicians, Biddleston and Bow. And get this, they used to be in a four-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Mont and
Bitterston
Tyree.
and Bow.
We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Of course you will, Bukowski, you dirty bastard. Who's this guy?
Must have pumped a dozen
So
rounds
this is
into it.
Bo.
Certainly sends a message.
Nothing looks
Find anything
suspect with him.
interesting?
Oh, hello, is there something up here? No. Where's Biddleston?
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city
This is obviously Eddie Bukowski. Nothing there. Nothing of interest here, I think. Nope. Looks like he just snuffed it. Yeah, nothing of interest on him. Nothing of interest on him. So where's my man? I thought I was safe.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
They didn't, did they?
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Ah, so here's Biddleston. So he looked like he had something taken to him. He's taken the big dirt nap. Ooh, hello. No. Ooh, hello. Ooh, how are you doing?
Do we have a news source, or is this coming from what's left in
So
circulation?
there's the morphine. I wonder if he's had something hiding in his trumpet case here.
Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
What's that click?
Always the last one, isn't it? Or maybe not.
Neat trick.
Or maybe it is.
The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Find
Should
anything
follow up on the
interesting?
musician angle.
Didn't we go there already? I'm sure I remember this from a previous episode.
He kept his stash close at hand.
It's interesting. So we found so far. We found what we found so far. We found the morphine. We found the blue room pass. Interesting. Yeah, there's a back room over here. Ooh, hello.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
So that should be, is that the Stolen Valor's clue there? I wonder. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh, hello. Gun.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial
we
numbers.
could.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks
Right
one of them
then.
home from the war. How did he get 3 of them?
I think it's time to interview the hostess now because
Army
I've got a
surplus
sneaky
morphine,
suspicion
Army
about this
surplus
one.
weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back
Never
to the
trust a
station
lady
and
in
check
red.
the details of what exactly was
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
So, what do you know about the
Any
shooting?
idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I
Oh.
had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Rubbish, woman. It's not your day
I
off.
want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Yes, I am.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
You look honest enough with that answer.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help,
Fantastic.
man.
Eddie
2
was
out
in
of
over
2.
his head, but he was a decent boss.
I'm sure he was, miss.
Army surplus
Yay.
morphine, Army surplus
I got a
weapons,
reward.
Army surplus
Nice.
valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details
Right.
of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
No, I think what we should actually do is we should actually go to the Blue Room Club.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
Because I don't trust anyone now. I'll go and I'll smack them up. "5:05 p.m. The Blue Room." Yeah, we're coming in, woman. Ooh, Elsa Lightman. Hey, baby.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow. Or their knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Ah, Sir German. You know what they say? Never trust a
Will you sit
German.
down?
Orient Pool. Never trust a German Orient Pool. That's for damn
Why
sure.
antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have
Yeah.
work to do.
I'm sure we do. So tell me about the army surplus morphine.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Bullshit.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
Why are they getting involved?
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, woman.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private
Yes, you
word
better
with
give me
the
that
officer.
private word. or it's going to end up, well, it's going to
Why
end up
do you
not
ask
pretty.
people to risk talking about the
Not
subject that
pretty.
could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. Very noble. But words are just words, Colfax.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day?
Cohen? Who's this
You'll find
Cohen
him holding
guy? I
court
don't
at the
like him
McCampbell.
already.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Hello there. I'd like to tail you and make sure that you're by the by and whatnot. She's down there, is she? That's some idiot in his souped up Supra.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Oh, that was easy. Do I get a little trophy? Please give me a trophy, because that would be very nice. What's going on up there? What is going on? Something not necessarily easy is going on there.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3. If you'll follow me.
Yes, please. I'd like to follow you.
Fill my
Oh,
coffee
waitress will be
faster
with you
next
in a
time,
moment,
honey.
sir.
Oh, is this him over here?
LAPD.
Well,
We have
that's
some
him there.
questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eager Beaver along. Hope he's not gonna put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you gonna stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
No, you don't need your
Your
lawyer.
brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Liar.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the
He's a mafia guy. I don't
Lenny,
believe this.
God rest
Anything
his
this shit
soul,
says.
was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit. I don't
Ow!
condone it.
I just cracked my
Simple
toe.
solution
That
would be
was
to have all the dope
useful.
fiends put down.
So you don't know
I'm going to
where
gym
he got the
tomorrow.
morphine.
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Of course you wouldn't.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
There.
A few Negroes saying goodbye
Two
on the
questions
sidewalk
correct.
will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent
We're
white
ranking
people
up quite
bobbing
nicely
applause
here.
Makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. Get the squeeze on those guys. And get
I
the rest
knew
of it.
you
Don't
two
seem
were
to
up to
pay
no
the
good.
fight that easy.
We'll see.
Yeah, you better see. Oh, what's going on here?
What's going on? That fuck. Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
Everyone knows it.
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
I'm sure he could.
Aren't you supposed to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Oh, you know the way, do you? Let's follow you then. Is that him? Or is this him here?
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, Crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Oh, how ironic. You have it in front of you there.
So, how do we connect the docks?
So, what do we
to the
got
mess
then?
at the 111 Club?
Oh, look here. Hello.
500,000 Surrettes loose on the streets of LA. This is the crate we recovered. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. But Goldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
Goldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
Yeah, of course.
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Yeah, every car. I don't know where we're going, but they want every car.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine, where are we
Bus
headed?
shooting. Go. Oh, come on, man.
All units, officers need help at 13...
Get on with it.
North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3.
This man's taking his time. There's people being shot at on a bus and you're doing nothing, as usual. They just shot a cop. Ah, no, it is on now.
Find a way up there and stop that son of a bitch, Cole. Shooter has a machine gun. He's emptied 2 clips.
Okay. That didn't work. There's no way around the back.
All units, officer down in
Well, yes, there is.
1384 North Bronson. Ambulance is en route. Repeating, all units. Officers still need help on Bronson. Approach with extreme caution. Move, I gotcha.
Oh, hello. Hopefully he's not waiting for me there.
LAPD, drop the gun now!
Oh, nice. Boom, boom. See, I wouldn't have announced LAPD, I'd have just snuck up on him. Nonced him in the back of the head. Look at that bus, it's just been riddled. Search the sniper's body, gladly. Everything we find is always in the right pocket, and today is no exception.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Interesting. Nothing there. Well, that's fine.
I'm at a loss.
Might as well take a look at the rifle. Could be traceable.
Oh, hello.
It's one of the BARs.
That's interesting. So I take it now we're going to activate a little cutscene
I
here.
know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
My people.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. Cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Bullshit!
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money.
When I call bullshit, I call bullshit properly, let me assure you
It's a
folks.
tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Oh, come on, man. There's a sniper up there. He had a fucking notebook with your bloody bus in his fucking pocket.
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
Oh, I got a trophy,
Saw his
the
name on the
Fighting
manifest.
Six.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure
There's
glad
a
to
cat
see you got
fighting
over your wound,
outside.
Lieutenant. I mean, detective.
Pretty cool customer.
If we
He's
locate
been under
Jack
fire
Kelso, we
before.
need to go
Buying
here.
the story?
Not for a minute.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4.
Fantastic. Lovely.
1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Let's go and do it.
Thanks, man.
Where's our car? Down there.
You can drive.
Let's go to Kelso's
All right,
apartment.
where to?
I want to bring this piece of crap in.
How well did you know the owner?
McGoldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survived the war.
Dear me. Clear my throat out there.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you come downtown with us.
Yeah, you're coming downtown
Do
with
I
us,
have any
punk.
choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Yeah, it's about the fact that you're a narc.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk.
Yep,
Fuck
that's
you.
that's actually what I was expecting there, mate. But obviously you don't want to small talk with me much, so. Start talking, my man.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Now, why did you say that was nothing to do with me? You look shifty.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, fair enough.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
Well, it sounded like you were a bit
Heard
shocked by that.
BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't sound too worried
I
about
saw
that
Felix
question.
Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
Okay, then, fair enough.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Oh, that's an avoidance question.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Yep, you can put 2 and 2 together and you can get your face on the mat.
Answer the
You
question,
count the stars
Jack.
while the ref counts 3, or you like to look and see because we're all going to see.
I was interviewed when the robbery took
Nation
place.
of
I don't have anything
domination.
further to add.
Jack, we just
All
want
questions
information.
correct.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. Victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Another name on the manifest. Where are we going?
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged?
You go. You drive, I'll do something. And
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other.
we'll do something. I haven't a clue what it's going to be.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him
Sorry.
downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Getting close and steer him off the tar. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
I am so sorry. Where'd they go? There.
Watch it. These guys aren't gonna go quietly. Open fire!
I'm going right here.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Yeah. I'm good. So what have you got for me? Let's have a look at your pockets. In the left pocket, we have a copy of the Shooter Manifest.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Well, do you have both? Do you have both clues? Yes, you do.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
That's interesting. Right then, I think, examine the newspaper. There's a newspaper, oh yeah. Alright, we'll have a nosy.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore.
You!
Who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD.
You piece of shit!
And his commitment to the public. We all served. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
Oh, you piece of garbage! How dare you! Yeah, I want to punch him. Right, we're going to go to the thing now. We're going to go to
You're behind the wheel.
I'll go to the Hollywood Post Office next, if you don't mind.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Something tells me, though, the number of fights we've been having, I thought so. Officer down. Oh, headshot!
Kill a cop!
Good shot. Ah, lovely. Let's search these bodies.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. God.
So there's Beckett's confession. So this is Beckett then, I assume, yes?
Polar Bear Ice Company.
Polar Bear Ice Company.
They did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Now let's go.
Weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
No, Tim. Oh, hello. There's always stupid stuff in. Yeah.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
That's going to be interesting. Well, I think we found all the clues here.
Juski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys.
Let's go. Let's go to this Chinese place, mate.
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
Let's go to this Chinese place.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Whoa! Oh, power slide.
Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I would spin him out, but well, yeah. Hello, how you doing?
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Oh. Dear me, some terrible driving there. We've got his back hood
I can't
up.
hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Get in close and steer him off the tar. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
I'm sure there is something here, isn't there?
You can drive.
Can we go back there?
Fine. Where are we headed?
No. Sod. Oh well, then we're gonna go to the meeting place. Go to this meeting place, and then we'll go blow some people up. How's that sound? Sounds like we got a plan. We got a plan in place. We ain't afraid to negotiate with that plan.
There, light them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
There's one.
Keep moving, I'll cover you. On the roof, Cole, nail him.
Oh, okay. That was nice. You just come out as I start running. No, we can't skip this, alright.
There, light them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Oh, I haven't even started.
On the roof. Keep moving.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Find some cover.
Clear me some space here.
Stay in cover. Hey, look who's bleeding. Give me some cover. You motherfucker.
They're making a run for it after them.
Get in cover.
He didn't even have a chance.
I'm wide open here.
Perfect marksmanship.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
KGPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Can you drive to this one?
Let's do this.
Where to?
Let's do this, my man.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
So while you go get a rollicking, I'll go into the interview room here.
You're an interview too, Phelps.
There's a quack in there with him, is there?
What gives?
Beats me. Word
Interview
came down from the
room
chief.
2 is this
Said
way.
It was okay.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know.
I'm sure he does have a
All of
bright
your war
future.
buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but it's difficult, considering they're all dead. It leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Oh, yes, I can.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Well, it's very simple. I've got the shooter's notebook on me.
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, detective.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Yes, it was. I know you were
So
involved.
you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Where's my proof? My proof's right here, bitch.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you wear. You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
What is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Oh, that's nice.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning.
You being read the right out, boy.
I can't stand it, Cole.
Now what are you going to do? Well, I can assure you, whatever he's going to do there is not going to be the best of intentions. And we got a trophy no rest for the wicked as well, which is good. Ooh, I've completed Vice, but we've been demoted to the arson desk. Oh, that's nice. All the stuff I've done for you, and you're demoting me down to the arson desk. Yeah, wankers. So the next one's called the Gas Man, and we're going to end it right there, folks. Despite what you're about to see here. So thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy that. Again, I do apologise that it was done a little differently, this one, but we shall see you all sometime this week when hopefully the internet replays itself. So take care. See you later.